Hello guys. I wanted to give you guys a weigh-in update. I've been back on WW for 3 weeks, and a little over 3 weeks actually, because my next weigh-in is Sunday and today's Wednesday, so that'll be my 4th weigh-in. So I'm gonna give you guys kind of just like an update on why I'm back on WW and just like my thoughts. I made a video, it was a day in the life, but I think a lot of people might have just like missed that I mentioned WW, because I'm still getting questions on my newest videos like, oh, you're back on WW, I didn't know. So I'll use like a title so you guys can know for sure to watch this video if you want to know kind of like why I went back on WW. So it's really simple, it's not too deep. These are aloe drops, by the way. I'll go over kind of a little bit of the products I'm using. Aloe drops are really good for the skin, really hydrating and glowy. So when I was on WW, you could do like the refer the friends feature, where like you'd get a month free, whoever's using the link, and then I would get a month free. Well, I added up, thanks to you guys, like 8 years paid for, and you know, I was on it for like two years maybe. So now I still have 6 years left for free. So that's financially one of the reasons. The second reason is I lost 70 pounds on it. I've been at a stall. I gained back like 25 pounds when I switched over to Healthy, and that wasn't really anything to do with the Healthy app. That's still a really great app. It's just some things work better than others. I think the WW community specifically, I just needed it back, and I just really do feel like the company got better. They got a new CEO, and it's been 3 years. And 2, I feel like I gave them enough time to like reevaluate, you know? And also 3 years ago, I changed myself. I feel like in the moment when I was really upset with WW, during just like I felt like they weren't showing a lot of support for the Black community. If that just keeps it kind of more short than going too deep. And I just felt like they needed a lot of work. So I feel like, again, I reacted like I normally do. I'm very passionate about things, and sometimes I feel like I let politics get like way too much involved in my decisions, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But I don't regret what I did at all. I think I needed that 3 years to take a break from WW and grow and learn, and I really have learned a lot just about my reaction to things and letting people listen and change. And yeah, that basically is the reason why I'm back on. It's all those different things. I'm using ColourPop. I love this stuff. As you can see, I'm like empty, and I'm using this thing. This is pretty fresh. It has hyaluronic hydrating, it's a hyaluronic hydrating foundation. I just think it looks so natural. It's so beautiful. I wouldn't say it's full coverage, because you can still see like skin undertone, which I honestly prefer because I love a natural look. So yeah, that's my favorite foundation, and it's actually really affordable. I think it's $18 or $16. I'll link it for you guys in the description box. But back to WW, I'm at peace with my decision, and I know you guys have been so supportive, and I really appreciate it. And I will always be a supporter of the Black community, and I'm very proud that a lot of Black women and men are getting more chances within WW, getting more opportunities, and getting featured more. And I feel like WW is showing up for them a lot more, and yeah, I'm really happy with how things are. So I felt like it was time to go back, and I'm so glad that I did. I feel like you guys can tell the excitement and the energy shift in me, and I just feel like it was the best decision, and I'm really, really happy. So my weigh-in. The first week I did really well. I track my 0 point foods, by the way. I think that it helps to kind of know what you've ate that week, because things are 0 points, but they still, you know, they still have calories, they still add up. So I do track my, like, I put in my 0 point foods. So my first week I did great. You know, I was all gung-ho, feeling fantastic. So I lost 4.4 pounds my very first weigh-in, and I'm weighing in on Sundays, by the way. So that was a great start. I felt just super happy about that. And then I went out of town for my niece's state championship for softball. She's 6, and they went to state championship. They actually ended up being undefeated and went and won the state championship title trophy. It was such a great experience. It was so tiring because it was hot. We live in Florida. It was in Florida. It was rainy. It was so much time waiting for games, and it was a lot. Like, I was struggling a few days. I got severely car sick one day. I fell and bust my butt on the concrete and hurt myself. Like, it was just like one of those really rough vacations, but I felt like I did really well with eating. We went to the grocery store and I got the chicken sausage mustard situation. I had lots of veggies. For breakfast, I really typically only just had 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, and my protein coffee. And then I started off really well. My main goal for that week was to not eat concession stand food, because anytime I go to the games, a lot of the time I'm eating concession stand popcorn chicken, sharing french fries, boiled peanuts, sometimes chips. It's really easy to do when you're hungry. But this time I brought rice cakes and bananas. So I was so proud that I hit that goal. I did really well. The only issue is I would go so long being at the park all day, just had breakfast and a few snacks, wouldn't have lunch, then we'd drive all the way back to our Airbnb, get, you know, showered, and then have dinner. And at that point, sometimes we would go out to dinner a few times. Like I got sushi one night, and then we would come home and I'd eat dinner, but I would still be like my, you know, dinner I planned for. Salad, chicken, veggies, whatever. And I would still be so hungry. And then that's when, like, you know, the chips would be brought out, and I'll have some, I'll measure it, but then I just kept going. Or we'd made s'mores one night and I just felt like I just couldn't stop eating the s'mores. So it started off strong, and then it got a little weaker because I was there from Wednesday night till Sunday. So it was kind of a long trip, but I did a lot of things that I was proud of. So I had some hard moments, but I had some really good moments. And when I got back home, I was up on the scale 1.6 pounds when I got home, and I got home on Sunday. Knew I was going to be up. I just had a feeling because just water weight and some of the things I ate when I was eating out, and I just knew I was going to be up. I actually was really happy that it was only 1.6 pounds, and I knew that I would lose that very shortly. So that was that weigh-in. The next weigh-in was this last Sunday, and I did go out to eat with friends, and we also ordered in. So with that being said, I still lost because I tracked it and everything. So you can still obviously go out to eat and lose weight, because I lost 2.2 pounds, which very happy about, because I was also menstruating. So I was on my period, which always kind of fluctuates the scale for me a little bit, and we ate out twice, and I still lost 2.2 pounds. That week though, I did perfectly. Like, I measured everything, I tracked everything, I pre-checked, I meal prepped. I was just so proud of myself, because it was just it felt like a great week. That was really exciting. And what was even more exciting is, let me see if I can find it, is a non-scale victory. So I have this wedding ring. Let me blend out my nose. But I go through wedding rings. Like, my original wedding ring's actually really big because that was my I was pretty heavy. When me and Joey got married, was like, I was definitely like up to 300 pounds. So that wedding ring's actually too big on me. And we were 22 years old, so it's not like my favorite ring. So I bought a new ring when I lost 70 pounds. And it was, you know, like 2 sizes smaller than my original ring. And that ring doesn't quite fit me right now. So in between that, I got another ring, this ring. And this ring 3 weeks ago fit like very snug. It wouldn't move around. It had no like wiggle room, and it never came off. Like, it just, you know, it was always there. So I was talking to Joey, and my ring just flew off my finger, and I was like, what? And so I realized my ring is so loose. Like, it never did this before. Like, it's just coming off. There's a big gap, you know, even if it's like all the way down on my finger, there's a gap. And that's a little non-scale victory for me, because it's not sometimes always the scale. Sometimes it can be things like that you notice and you're like, okay, like what I'm doing is working. So that was really, really cool. And I just had a really happy moment when that happened. So yeah, today is Wednesday. I've been doing great. I haven't ate out or anything. This week's been awesome. I think I'm gonna have a great, or not I think, I know I'm gonna have another great weigh-in this Sunday, because I'm doing all the things that I should be doing. And that is key, is doing all the things you should be doing. Even if you go negative, even if you use all your weeklies, even if, you know, you feel like you didn't do great. This is Merit Mood Cream blush. I love this stuff. But yeah, you just have to trust the app. You have to trust the program. And I used to tell myself that in the first time I was on WW, like, just trust it. Like, just trust it and you'll see results. So I just want to put that out there, that you can always come back the very next day or the very next meal even. To not beat yourself up if 4th of July you feel like you went over or you used all your weeklies or you're in the negative and you're kind of freaking out. You can jump back. With WW, I do feel like it's just a little bit easier to kind of visualize and see the results and know that you can jump back. There's just something about the app. I don't really know quite how to explain it. Maybe it's because I've already been on it and I know I've had moments during my 70-pound weight loss where I was negative, where I went over my weeklies, where, you know, I indulged, like, you know, and wasn't happy with myself, or, you know, I had a gain. I would always have a loss the next week, as long as I stayed focused and stayed, you know, doing what I know worked and doing what I know I should be doing all the things. So I think maybe that's why I trust it so much and I have so much like faith and trust in the app. So yeah, that is my weigh-in. Some things I have noticed is my upper arms and chest look smaller. My face, I can always tell my face features pop and I feel like my face thins out first. My hands, obviously with the ring coming off so easily and flying off. Hoola bronzer. What else have I noticed? I have noticed a few pairs of clothing that just fit a little bit looser, you know, just a little bit looser. So that's just all really exciting things. I've realized how important it is to actually eat so that you don't binge. It's so important to stay full and to eat slow and to utilize the 0-point food options. So a lot of the days, if I feel hungry, I'm eating a whole chicken breast and veggies. I'm trying to prioritize protein, so I've been drinking Premier Protein in my coffee for creamer. That's made a huge difference. If you can't get Premier Protein, you can get any kind of protein shake and use it as a creamer, and honestly, it's amazing and it helps me so much because I'm a very hungry person in the morning. So I have it right here. I'll use iced coffee, Premier Protein, and it just keeps me nice and full until I'm ready to eat my first meal. Okay, I'm using Cookie. This is Cookie highlighter from Benefit. I use this little brush. So yeah, eat, because it's important. Protein, also very important. I have been pretty active on the app also, on the WW app. If you guys want to follow me, it's Amanda Shrinks. I've been trying to stay active there. And yeah, I've just been very happy, feeling very good. I've noticed a big shift in my mental health even. I don't know if it's from losing weight and just eating well, or if it's just from like accomplishing something. It has boosted my confidence. I don't know, but my mood has just been really good, and I don't feel like I'm in a slump. And if something upsets me, I feel like it's easier for me to kind of bounce back and not dwell on it. So that's also something I really love when I see with weight loss, is like your mental health does improve so much, and just like your mindset overall, because you feel like you're finally accomplishing something that once felt extremely overwhelming. You know, when I gained that weight back, everything just felt so overwhelming. Like I felt like it was going to take me forever to lose it. I felt like I couldn't picture myself losing all the weight that I wanted. I just felt just really overwhelmed. And you know, lately, as I shifted to this WW and just, you know, taking extra steps, it's not just WW. Like there's so much more other things that I've, you know, been doing. One other thing is staying busy with work. I feel like I let go a lot with videos and content, and lately I've been really busting my butt with videos. Like I have been filming almost every day, and that feels incredible. That also just helps me enjoy financially, obviously, because this is what I do for work. So just everything's just, you know, really coming together. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your support and understanding, and just support for the channel. I love you guys seriously so much. And I'm working on my ebook. I've been going back to working on my ebook, which is also a goal that I set out years ago, is to create a really good ebook, and that will happen. I know I'm gonna get it done. I've been working really hard on that also. So want to keep up with the weigh-ins, but not weekly. Like I'm not going to make a video about it every week probably, because it'll just be such a short video. I like kind of doing a couple weigh-ins and then giving you guys like a longer update. If you have any ideas or anything you want to see specifically with weigh-ins, you can let me know in the comments and I'll consider that. But if you guys like this format, like kind of giving you guys a few more weigh-ins than just once a week, doing like a couple in one video, like this video, let me know if you like that, you know, because I kind of do. This is the NYX liner stick in the color Rose Gold. I just put this on the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm going to do my brows really quick. I'm going to use this brow pomade. This is a really dark brow pomade, and I like to use a really thin eyebrow brush. I get these from Target, and usually it's like e.l.f. And I just like lightly flick. I don't really spread it because then it just looks less natural. So I just like flick little pieces of hair, like it would be going upwards like hair, I guess. I don't know. I've actually been thinking about getting my brows like tinted and like laminated. I never used to really care, but I noticed my hair is so dark, and look at how light my natural brow is. So I've been thinking about that, and also a lash tint and lift. Not fake lashes, just a tint and lift, which I think is so cool, and it's so natural and pretty. And I've seen other people who have done it and it just looks great. So I've been thinking about maybe looking into that. I'm just a little nervous that it might not come out good, but I need to find someone who's really good and has like really good before and afters. I'm gonna throw some mascara on, and then this is a new lip gloss that I love. I'll leave it linked. It's called Julep Beauty in the color Rose. It's super hydrating, and it has a very pretty natural pigment. I'm gonna put that on, but I want to line my lips a little bit first. I'm gonna throw this mascara on. Also, a lot of you guys said that you guys were back on WW literally at the exact same time I went back, so I just think that's really cool, and I think there's definitely something to say about that. You know, we're all kind of just going back to what works or trying something new, maybe, if you've never even been on WW. I've also wanted to go into some virtual meetings. There's a lady I follow, her name's Debbie, and she's so amazing. I'll leave her Instagram. I find so much inspiration from her, and she does workshops, so I'm thinking about joining in her next one. I just don't know if my membership, because I never was in meeting, I never went to, like, you know, the meetings and the weigh-ins, so I don't know if I'm allowed to join workshops if I didn't pay for that originally. Like, I'm originally just online, so I don't know if I'm allowed to go into those workshops, but I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna try, because I think that would be really, really helpful. And I really want to join one of her workshops because I love the way she just views things. She's kind of like tough love, you know. I'm lining my lips with NYX. This is Peekaboo Neutral, so it's just a really nice neutral color. We're gonna go over it. I hope this hasn't been distracting for you guys with that new lip gloss that I got, and I love it. It's so pretty. Perfect color for summer. Just a natural, pretty pink color. There we go. Natural makeup. That was fun getting ready with you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this weigh-in update. I hope you guys are doing well. Maybe has seen some weight drop. If not, and you've had a gain, it's okay. Just go right back into doing what you know works, and you'll have another loss next week. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Leave a comment, let me know if you like this format for the weigh-ins, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye guys.